Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to Let's Talk Antiques. And
Good morning.
morning. I see we have our announcer here.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to tell everybody about us.
I got away with it last week. So
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
You're listening to us, Let's Talk Antiques, every Wednesday at 9 a.m. on WMSR 1320. And you can catch replays on LightTube Channel 6 and Charter Channel 193. You can also search us up on Facebook and YouTube and just search Let's Talk Antiques and we come right up.
We need the likes, though, don't we?
Like, share,
Yeah.
Subscribe.
listen,
Subscribe.
repeat.
Repeat. Like it lots of times.
Hey,
There you go.
Howard,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say the 107.9, and you're going to say the,
106.7
yeah, they can listen on those.
or 1320 a.m.
Oh, yeah,
You know, which gets out all over Middle Tennessee, by the way.
yeah.
All over the world. Streaming.
Oh, yeah, we stream, too.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
I
Yes.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
you're
the way
way,
I listen.
yeah, you're way past Middle Tennessee.
Good
A
Lord.
little bit.
Very international.
So Ronnie,
Yes.
can you see somebody over in Hong Kong wanting to buy an item on Swap and Shop?
Yes.
No, but I saw somebody buy a pair of shoes.
Oh, yeah.
He sure
Tell them
did.
about that.
On Swap and Shop.
No, from us. There's a pair of 2013 Air Jordans.
You know what that is, Howard?
No.
We should have let Howard wear them before we.
Well, I ain't shipped them yet. I ain't boxed them up. She
Yeah,
just
we
got
could
them
get
this
his
morning.
picture with them. Oh,
Yeah, I know what they are. Yeah, Air Jordan.
Well, they look like the originals.
They probably aren't.
What year were they?
2013. No, they're not.
They're
But the-
knockoff, aren't they?
No, no, no.
no, they redone them. They were so
redid-
good,
oh,
the
okay.
shoe company made them again.
Some of them bring $2,000-$3,000 on their house.
The 86s or something, ain't there the high dollar ones?
Well, just I said in real good condition in the box. We'll make them bring over 1,000
Who would have thought?
for a 6-year-old pair of shoes.
The 86's versions are worth that much, or the 2013 ones
Well,
are
that's
worth
the
that much?
2013 and the 2019s.
Wow.
So 2019s bring $3,000.
Now, I think Brian had the 86s, but he wore his out.
Yeah, I did too.
So
Oh,
can,
you did too?
can you just go buy the new ones at the store and like stick them away in your closet for 10 years? Is that the
Evidently,
thing?
they're hard to get.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Gotta know
are you-
somebody at a
We're
shoe
off
store, I
subject
guess.
already, aren't we?
Hey, you know,
the
We're
program
coming back,
hasn't
we're
even
coming back
stopped.
around.
hey, but you know what you could do?
We're
What?
not off subject
You
at
call
all.
Swap and Shop tomorrow
Okay.
and tell them you're hunting a pair of those shoes, and
you go.
Howard will get them for you.
Howard will find them.
I bet
Yes.
somebody's got a pair stashed away somewhere.
I was going to say, we're right on topic because my watch keeps track with how much I walk during the day. And I walked 8.1 miles on Friday, 6.5 on Saturday, and 8.5 miles
Yeah.
on Sunday.
But you know
At the
why.
but that was
11
you were
festival.
out at the festival. That's
Yeah,
why.
I was
Well,
running
Well,
from
he was
stage
he was
to
wearing
stage.
those shoes out.
There you go.
Yeah.
I didn't need to have a $3,000 pair of shoes to wear out while I was
Why?
doing that. Because I was running all over the place.
Yeah, but
Well,
you could afford them.
Yeah,
There,
but
yeah, right.
you know what, though?
What?
Not only was he running all over the place, he did all kinds of interviews.
That's what I
I
understand.
actually, yeah, Andrew, who generally does all my interviews at a Bonnaroo and stuff like that, and
Uh-huh.
I just like to hold the camera and then edit it all. His niece, his only niece, was getting married this weekend.
Ah.
So he was gone for part of the festival. So, you know, when you're lining up interviews with bands, their window is 1 hour on one day.
Yeah. Right.
And
Yeah.
So I got to interview Jesse from Killswitch Engage, which, if you're into metal music, they're huge. They've been around for 20 years.
Uh-huh.
And he was absolutely one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. He
Besides
was-
me?
Besides you. He,
Okay.
he ranks right up there with you, I'd
Okay.
say.
Which one's higher?
And which one?
Yeah.
What was the other band?
The other band was Blackstone Cherry.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And
aren't
they were really good. They were kind of a bluesy rock thing.
Now, how old a band is that?
You know, I think they've only got 2 albums out, but they've been around for several years. Like one of the guys in the
Here they are,
band is the child of somebody from the Kentucky Headhunters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And so when the Kentucky
Must
Headhunters
be that one.
disbanded, they got to use the practice room. Was the thing, and
Ah.
that's what spurred the band to get together.
Oh. Okay.
So, but they were really nice guys too, and I went over. I hadn't even seen them perform before when I interviewed them, And then I went over a couple hours later and saw their show, and they were great.
Well, did they let you come on stage with them?
They did not, but like I said, I shot.
Well, then they wasn't that great.
They were really strict on video at Exit 111. Usually I can shoot some video at Bonnaroo, but I was told none whatsoever in the photo pit. So I just shot still pictures in the photo pit, and I've got some great pictures. Y'all go to Facebook News Leader on 6. You can see as I go through them, I'm posting them up online.
Won't you share them here
and
with
I've got some-
WMSR
I can
on
do
their
that too.
Facebook? Right?
Right.
Since
Do
he
you
is.
want me to cover up your Facebook page with
No.
Slayer photos, Howard?
Probably not.
Well, a few photos.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can do that. But so anyway, I've got some great photos. I've always taken a couple of pictures when I'm in the photo pit, but I'm usually just doing video. And I came up with a good philosophy is if you take about 200 to 250 photos during that 3 songs you're allowed to be in there, there's about 5 or 6 that are worth putting up.
Well, now, if you take a bunch of them all at once, one right after this fast,
burst thing,
and then
yeah.
you kind of flip them, don't the people move around?
Yeah, that's
Is that true?
Don't you remember that?
Yeah.
You remember those old
That's
books?
how the original movie started.
Yeah.
That's how they done Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
And I can just hum the tune.
And hum the
whatever it
tunes
was.
in the
Yeah.
background, and lo and behold, you got the band
There
performing
you
for
go.
you.
That's a good workaround on the
Well-
video thing.
I know for the restaurant side of it, it really helped. It helped the Jiffy Burger.
Right.
Jiffy
I mean,
Burger,
we did
some some business.
really
Yeah.
good, and I think most other businesses.
Well, I was telling Dave, what's your name again? Dave.
Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave, my dad. Anyway, we stopped at the Coffee Cafe on Sunday after church, and they were really busy. And Jeff told me that he thought a lot of it or some of it was from the festival. People
Well,
getting lunch before they went in. I
Well,
guess.
did you not look at some of the tags? You're a car guy.
Well, it was so many cars there, and the traffic was so heavy, it was dangerous to look around.
Really?
But anyway, no. But I think it did help the community.
Yeah. Well, the demographic of Exit 111 and Bonnaroo is like Bonnaroo. It's all college kids with some people my age thrown in. And at Exit 111, it was all people my age with some college kids thrown in.
Yeah, I
And-
understand from somebody else that was there. Like my
Yeah.
son, he said that there was a lot of people his age.
Yeah.
Well, you said it. They blended in good because they had the gray hair.
They had great.
Yeah. and they didn't all want to camp, at this point. So I think
A
there
lot of
was
them were driving in.
I think a big percentage. I think there was about from the estimate I hear of 25,000 people there. I'd say 15,000 were camping and 10,000 were day
Were day.
parking
Okay.
and coming in and out every
Okay.
day.
I guess we had a call there, but we lost them.
Oh.
Maybe we'll get another.
They
one.
may call back here in a minute.
You want them to, don't you?
Well, yeah, we like to take calls 728-1320.
well, so we're going to talk a little bit about what all you did at 111, and then
But they're back. You want to see if there's...
Yeah, we want to see.
Sure.
You're on Let's Talk Antiques.
Oh, I'm sorry. I called back. I spoke on a birthday yet, but I'll call back
Oh,
later.
okay. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
so once we let Philip do his little thing about, and it's really interesting. Your job is interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I really enjoyed it. Other than I kind of regret camping in retrospect because it was cold.
It got chilly.
I am
it was cold.
I am from Tennessee in the South, and I don't camp in 30, 40 degree weather.
Oh,
Well, so I guess what the end of the last half of the show, what we want to talk about is that if you were lucky enough
Yeah.
to get somebody to sign some item or got a guitar or something, we're going to just look up and see what some of those
Oh yeah. sure.
bands, what kind of items they have on eBay with them and what kind of prices they are. You want to do that, Harry?
yeah. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, all right. We'll do it then.
There was some definite
So-
well-known bands out there. Yeah,
Absolutely. I right off the top, the ones I call well known: Leonard Skinner, Def Leppard, ZZ Top, and Guns N' Roses. That to me.
yeah. Well, you can't forget Cheap Trick.
Oh yeah.
And they had
Cheap
Megadeth.
Trick was in there.
And who?
No.
Megadeth.
Megadeth had to cancel. It was
No, did they?
Slayer was the big band, heavy
Okay.
band that was there, and this is their farewell tour and their last festival show. They've got like about a month more of touring, and then they're done, kind of thing. So
How come?
they've been around since the '80s, and they're really heavy and really fast. and they wanted to go out while they were still performing at top level.
So they're good.
They were great. I've seen them several times.
So now, since you was in the music business,
Mhm.
and I trust your judgment. Do you trust his judgment, Howard?
Yeah.
Since he's in the music, yeah. Do you, Ronnie?
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
A little bit.
I'm your biggest fan. You gotta treat me nice. I noticed you got an Exit 111 shirt. Did you get us one?
I do. No, I
You
just got
type
See, I would trust him
Oh,
more
there's
if he
no,
brought me a shirt.
but there's no autographs on it.
No, there are no autographs on it. It was in black Sharpie. You can't
Okay.
see it.
But you can get these white
Everybody.
laundry marker
Oh,
pens.
did you hear what it said in black Sharpie?
Yes.
Oh,
I
oh,
got
well, it's in black Sharpie.
every
don't-
band that was there signed it, but it's just
They're in black.
so
Oh,
you can't see
okay.
it.
Well, let me look real close.
Right.
So,
See why we don't trust him, y'all.
so, in your opinion, who was the best band out there at the concert?
What did I enjoy the best?
Well, not what you
did
enjoyed. Now, I
enjoy
want
the
you to
best?
be a little bit more broad-minded than that.
Band.
Now, you're a music guy. Who did the best performance?
Everybody, I really.
Were they all good?
Most of them were
Look,
really good. Most of
You
them were
always
really
have good, better, and best. So let's
Okay.
go. Good, better, and best.
Yeah.
Slayer was great. There's this band called Ghost, which they're kind of weird. They dress all in costumes, and the lead singer has all white makeup on, but it's a giant theatrical thing. Like they're not my favorite band. I don't own any CDs of them, but I've seen them twice, and I absolutely love seeing them perform because it's a show.
It's a show.
real, and it's unusual to see a newer band that comes out and puts on a show per se. And they were really good. I enjoy seeing them every time. I went and saw Ministry, which I've never been a big fan of. Andrew drugged me to that one, and it was really a lot of fun. They're kind of like an '80s. They were one of the first bands with the with electronic drum kind of loop things and stuff like that in a rock format kind of thing. What was it?
Did
that
you
I
hear Leonard
saw?
Skinner?
I did not watch them, but I heard them, and they sounded great. There was
Yeah.
only like one original member, and so
Yeah,
it was so cold at night.
Now Rob
that- I mean-
Rob was telling me about that, and that apparently the guy that was from the original group was fantastic. He really thought he
It's-
put on a
wasn't
great
it-
show.
In the lead singer, isn't that the guy's brother?
the guy who died,
Yeah.
brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I mean, he's family.
yeah. I don't know how
He's
well
blood.
just because your brother comes in. It takes
Well,
over
but they
for
say
you.
he sings really good. Like
Yeah, no,
like
it's-
his brother.
It sounded great from where I was at, but
Yeah.
it was cold. I mean, once the sun went down, I'd layered on my long underwear and my shirts on top of it, but I didn't really want to be wearing coats and gloves and all that stuff. I had my wool socks. It was cold.
It
was cold.
turned, especially after the real hot weather
Yeah.
we had. So you weren't used to it.
Yeah,
Bang!
and Leonard
it
Skinner
got-
didn't
we
start
got-
till 11 o'clock.
I know. I
It was
heard.
cold at 11
It was
o'clock. Let's say that.
Well, what about Def Leppard?
Def Leppard sounded okay. I didn't go see them either. Andrew went over to see them because he said he wasn't a fan of them and he wanted to go over and see how they were. And he was like, they were good.
They were
But,
good.
And ZZ Top?
ZZ Top, I really like seeing them.
Yeah.
They came out. I was shooting something before them. ZZ Top didn't allow photo pit.
Why?
So, I don't know.
When you've made it, you've made it. You don't
Yeah,
have
but
to.
why would you not?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't really understand that.
Because they've made it and they don't need
I
people
know, but-
to. So.
But there. But
Oh,
you
so I
don't-
left from the Ghost show. I videoed the Ghost show or shot the photo pit of it, and then I came over. Oh, and since Mastodon and ZZ Top were playing at the same time, so I went and shot the photo pit for Mastodon for 3 songs, and then went over to ZZ Top. So I missed the first 3 songs. Of
Well,
ZZ
did you
Top.
take pictures of ZZ Top?
Just a couple from the crowd, but I was actually, they were so packed out that you couldn't get very close, and they came out and played every hit song that you wanted them to play. The only song they didn't play was Cheap Sunglasses, which was, but out of like a list of 15 songs I really wanted them to hear, they played 14. So,
Wow.
Well, that's pretty good.
so
Break
I'm
time?
not really
Yeah,
going to
just
complain.
Let's take a
time.
break. and
Let's
we'll get
take a
back-
break.
We'll get back to your adventure.
Okay.
The Adventures of Philip.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
All right, we're back with Let's Talk Antiques, and we're talking about the Exit 111 Festival and the adventures of Philip.
There you go.
Well, he went,
I was-
Now, did
we
you
were out
camp
there.
every night?
Oh yeah, yeah. We even got out there on Thursday to make sure we got in there. Now, this, as far as it's hard not to compare the Exit 111 Festival to Bonnaroo, even
Well, let's
though
do it.
it's different. I mean,
Yeah.
it's its own thing. But it's the only thing I've got to base that location on.
Right.
And there's no guest camping, which I was disappointed that I had to camp with the regular people because I've never had to camp with the regular people.
Oh, you're better than
Well,
regular
yeah.
people. Aha!
Hey, Philip, welcome to the real,
Real
world.
world.
I prefer not to live in the real world if at all possible.
Well, you got to.
But anyway,
You got to.
So it was I was like kind of disappointed to start with on that, but then Friday
Was your
night.
feelings hurt?
Well,
Did it hurt your feelings?
Friday night, I was leaving the media area, and I looked over at the area where guest camping is. It's behind the second stage, in the woods there. It's beautiful, nice shady place to camp. And
You don't need shade when it's 30
well, true.
degrees.
I was like, there's no lights over there whatsoever coming out of guest camping. So the next day when I was back there, I went over and looked, and there's no tents back there. So they didn't just like bump me out. There was no guest
Nobody,
camping.
yeah. They
So-
weren't expecting as big a crowd,
Well,
for one thing.
The guest is filled with like vendor type people,
Yeah.
and people that are there's media people, and it's
Well, where'd all them camp
people
with
got-
you?
I guess so. There was like, and the workers camp in a different area from guest camping too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, the way I understand it now, this was not when the show first started, but along midweek or something, they said they'd already had 3,500 campers.
oh really? I mean, there was plenty of people out there, and
How many would you say was camping?
just from guesstimations on stuff, I was thinking about 15,000. Like say
Camping?
Yeah, and then like 10 seemed like they were coming in every day.
Yeah.
And but like say the shows didn't start till like the doors to go into Centeroo, which or the venue area, didn't open until 3:00 on Friday, and then they didn't open until noon on Saturday and Sunday. So coming in as a day parking wasn't a big deal like as much because they're just like Bonnaroo goes 24 hours a day.
Yeah, it
never
doesn't stop.
stops. It just if you leave, you're missing stuff. But this here, you could go get to your hotel room and go out and eat. It wasn't as big a deal, kind of stuff.
So why do
It,
you,
it was designed for a different crowd. You got to keep in mind.
True. Yeah.
Yes.
And also they
well, if it was designed for people mine and Howard's age, they would have
move the stations
cut it off
closer
at 8
together.
o'clock at night, and they would have cranked it up about 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's right.
Yeah, they got all the hours messed up.
9 o'clock's bedtime.
Yeah.
It's
But now 4 o'clock, we're ready to
Oh,
rock.
in the morning, I'm up early.
Okay.
Now, how about you, Ron?
They would have completely missed me.
And they cut the grounds in probably a little less than half of the grounds it looked like were being used. Like the fountain was on the other side of a fence.
So
the
total-
the post office was on the other side of a fence.
So total, I think they got like Bonnaroo itself. The corporation owns about 950 acres, and they probably lease another 400. So are you saying there's probably 500 or 600 acres is all they used?
I can't. I would assume something like that. And they didn't when I
Did they use all the stage areas?
No. Well, they used the main stage and the secondary stage, and where one of the normal tents is in Centeroo, there was a stage there, but the other two there weren't.
Okay, so tell the people they had different names. So first of all, tell them what Bonnaroo calls the stages.
Which, what, this, that, and the other.
The other.
Okay, now
There
tell
you
them
go.
what these stages were named.
Heaven, Hell, and Rise Above. And Rise Above has something to do with the Stars charity thing that they had to do with. We were supposed to get back by and interview them, but we didn't. And Stars is something for suicide treatment, something veterans, or no, it's Save, not Stars. So something to do with veterans.
With veterans?
To try and help
You should
prevent
have interviewed
suicide
them
and things.
first.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to him
You ought to
on
be ashamed.
Friday,
Yes.
but Andrew wasn't with me.
Your
and I
feelings
didn't-
was hurt, and that's why you probably didn't do it.
Yeah, he couldn't camp in his
Yeah.
regular.
I didn't have all my equipment with me to do an interview, and Andrew was gone that
See,
day.
if you'd have
so
done that though, you could have probably helped some veterans.
I should have drug him by. I
Yeah.
signed a couple of the cards though that they were
Oh,
mailing
wow.
off to people.
If you'd have done an interview though, you could have got that out to the general public. But he really worked hard, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll
kidding.
tell you.
Well, are you impressed, Ronnie?
Yeah, you know I am.
I figured that by that wow.
Yeah.
Well, are you?
No, not
I did-
really.
I did watch a little bit of the Red Bull motocross experience.
Oh
though,
yeah.
and that was pretty.
Now,
cool.
was that the car show?
No, that's the motorcycles. That
Oh,
was flipping
well,
up backwards and.
There was
Oh,
the
okay.
motorcycle people that when they jump, they like let go of the handlebars.
Oh,
and fly
yeah,
up
yeah,
above
yeah,
it and stuff
okay.
But
like
didn't
that.
they do loops too?
Yeah, there was at one point on it. There's 4 of them that go right across off the ramp in a row, and all 4 of them do backflips
Oh.
before they land on the ramp on the
Oh,
other
boy.
side.
Did any of
And it
them
was-
wreck?
Not that I saw. The
Okay.
the
Well, good.
landing ramp, they had a wooden ramp to take off or some kind of composite or whatever, but the landing ramp was an inflatable ramp, like this big giant inflatable ramp. And
I
I
guess
was
it
like,
cushions it or something. Suppose.
don't know. I, mean, I guess it's a lot less heavy than carrying a bunch of plywood
Well, I
too.
guess.
Well,
But-
when it landed, did the motorcycle sink in it very far?
Well, I mean, it would bounce a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but not like.
So it was
you
aired
know,
up good.
When I first saw it, I'm like, man, you can't jump on
Yeah.
an inflatable ramp. But
200,
apparently they've tried it before. and it
200
works.
kids jump on a bouncy.
I guess so.
And every once in a while they fly away.
Mm-hmm.
Now they had a car show too. I understand.
They did. It was a little smaller than I expected, but there was some really cool cars there. There was a like a World War II motorcycle with a sidecar,
That's
Oh,
cool.
that's
Wow.
cool.
which went riding by us. In
Was
the
it an
campground
Indian or
one day.
Harley Davidson?
I didn't get close enough to see, but it was
Probably an Indian, I'll bet you.
I don't know. That's what I did. I wouldn't.
Well,
have
it
thought
could
to
have been a
look for
Harley
that.
though.
Yeah, but
I just
think-
thought it was cool
yeah.
looking.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was old Chevys and stuff like that.
How many
it was-
cars and how many pieces do you think they had at the show?
Like about 30, maybe. Like I say,
too bad.
Do you know who the people was that put the show on, the car show side of it?
no, I don't.
Did you interview them?
No.
Oh
no.
boy.
If you ain't a
Next
big
year-
band, he's not messing with you.
Next year, Dave, I'll take you, and you can
Take-
do those interview
Take
parts.
me, I'll
of
do
that.
it.
You can be his conscience.
I'll be glad to interview the veterans, and I'll be glad to enter the car show people.
Yeah,
We'll do it, won't we, Howard?
yeah, especially the car show part. You know.
Well, what about the veterans? We do them too.
Yeah, well,
He's been
You
a
are
veteran.
one.
well, yeah,
He's been a veteran. He's a,
forever. Anyway,
Keep going.
keep going.
okay. Let's see. where
Don't
the
mind
hell
us
is it?
because we're trying to straighten you up.
I guess so. So like I say, so Bonnaroo, you've been out there at Bonnaroo at times,
Once or twice.
once or twice there, and near the end of the day, place gets a little bit tore up, rough, and there's a cleaning crew that comes through and picks up everybody's trash.
Well,
every
there's
night.
like wear and tear.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, and
When you got 80,000 people, you're
exactly.
going to have wear and tear.
But the older crew kept the place, picked up their trash way better. Like I saw the cleaning crew come through, and they would have their bag with 6 inches of stuff in the bottom of it, instead of at Bonnaroo where the bag is completely full
and they're dragging it.
dragging it across.
Well, I thought the
So-
younger generation was into this recycling.
Well, when I would go to throw away my food in the plate or whatever in the garbage can,
Bonnaroo or Exit 111?
at exit 111 this weekend, so they have the recycling things right next to the garbage cans, and the garbage cans were filled with plastic bottles and aluminum
Yeah,
cans.
we don't believe in that recycling stuff.
So while the kids recycle more of their stuff, the
They throw-
adults just throw it all in the garbage can. But they do pick up at least after themselves better. So one or the other, I guess, you know. So like I say, there was about a third the size of the crowd, but there was less than a third of the mess. So, which was just something that stuck
Now-
out to me.
I like Guns N' Roses, especially since I got their playlist
Yeah.
and
I
the
see
door
that.
plaque. You know,
So how did you... Where was the door plaque at, I guess? would
It
be
was
my
on the
thing.
dressing
On
room.
the dressing room? Oh.
you know
okay.
they do have dressing rooms out there.
Yeah, I just didn't realize that they
Have
got-
you ever filmed that when you was walking by the dressing room?
They do not allow me in backstage.
Okay. I'm gonna have to
You
get
could
a
do
different-
something about that, Dave.
I am gonna have to get you a different pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to pull some strings out.
I can
there.
do that.
You,
We get
you can
Jeff
do
on
that.
here and
I can do
corner, put the screws to him on the air.
No, I won't have to. He's a good fella. I think I can convince him that we need you back there.
Oh, okay, all right. We'll see if you have more swing than I do.
Well, you just remind me come June, and I'll promise you I can.
Okay. All right. And the only other thing we hadn't talked
Well,
about.
you evaded the question.
What was the question?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. All right. I'm not a Guns N' Roses fan. So
Why not? They're
Axl Rose
They're
is
history
a
makers.
complete person that I don't like. So there's that.
But don't you think they've made history?
Oh, absolutely. I loved their first album when I was in high school. It came out my senior year of high school, and
What was it?
Appetite for Destruction, and I had to keep the lyrics down so my parents didn't hear what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
But and they sold. Gosh, I couldn't tell you how many millions.
Did you get
of
that on
copies.
vinyl?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
How
You
many-
still have it.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many
wow.
millions of copies they sold of that? But they put like 5 more albums after that, and I don't. own
You remember
any
any of the
those.
other album?
The Spaghetti Incident, Use Your Illusion 1, Use Your Illusion 2. There was something that was like a little live acoustic album thing they did. And then Axl did a solo album under the name Guns N' Roses that he took like 15 years to produce called Chinese Democracy. And every one of those are horrible.
Now listen, you remember all that, but you don't like them?
I do not, no. I mean, I really liked the first album, and it was like a thing for me. But they just kind of like Axl would just show up for shows.
He's always late.
Hours late. Yeah, the show here started 30 minutes late, which everybody was happy it was only 30 minutes late.
Well, at least he showed.
Yeah, and they did play for 3 hours, so
Wow.
I'll give them that. And
So how long does the average show last?
well, the average show was really just an hour long. The as it got later, like an hour and 15 minutes was pretty much the length. But the headliners every night got an hour and a half show. So I mean that's still pretty
So they
short.
played
for-
twice as long.
Yeah, but 3 hours is a pretty big chunk of thing. They did a whole bunch of like odd cover tunes and things like that. Like they did a Who song and stuff like that. So.
How about that?
So it's okay.
Well, that
I'm not a
playlist
fan
I
of
got
it.
is, it's on this kind of type of sheet, like a
Yeah,
8.5 by 11, but it's like double. The sheet's real long.
it was. I mean, it's a giant 3-hour playlist, definitely.
Well, we got to take a break here
I've got
pretty
it here.
soon.
Yeah, you want to take it now?
Well, whenever Philip's done.
Are you lost for words? For
I
a
was going to pull up the set list, but
minute? All right.
Okay, we'll talk about that when we get back.
let's do that.
All
Okay,
right.
we'll be right
Okay.
back.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
All right, we're back, and we're still talking about Philip's experiences at the
well,
Exit 111
Hey.
Festival.
What do you think, Philip? Could we make a little short movie about that?
Yeah,
if
Where's-
I'd shot much video.
I
then
can just
yeah.
see it now. Where's Philip? Can't you?
Yeah, I can just share my location with you on your iPhone, and you just
Well,
follow me from stage
you
to
do know
stage.
that we're gonna. I'm gonna give Granny back to the city. You know, Granny's the
Oh,
first
yeah.
fire truck
Oh,
they
yeah,
ever had.
the old fire truck.
Yeah, and we're gonna actually do a little story about it.
All
Do
right.
some interviews.
They gonna
Yeah.
fix her up so where she runs good.
I mean,
again?
she'll run right now.
Yeah, but I mean, they'll probably have to do a little bit. It's been sitting a while though.
Yeah, but
That's
it'll
what
start.
Dave
You-
does
you
in his
start it?
part times.
No, but it won't. You know how.
Did you
the-
drain the gasoline out of it?
No, but it's old
Oh.
gas. But it's old gas.
Well, now, we had it running when you first got it.
Well, wait a minute now.
It's
Is
not
it-
this new stuff.
It's not the new stuff. Well,
Well, it might turn to varnish though.
Yeah.
I bet it ain't though.
Probably not. Did you put that?
Stay bill.
Staybill in it?
Every year.
You should. You should start them up and exercise
Howard,
and run around
I know
the
you're
block.
not a gambling man, but would you?
No.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson with him. He knows ahead of time.
Howard and Rob would go out there and get it all good for you.
Or they might sabotage it so that I'd lose the bet.
Well.
Okay.
Okay, so what we just did in between all Howard and I,
Yep.
you pulled the playlist up for Guns N' Roses.
Set list. There you go.
Oh, the set list. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about the cover tunes that they did.
Mm-hmm.
So they did "Live and Let Die," which is the Wings,
Yeah.
Paul McCartney
Yeah.
song. Which
Is that the James Bond one?
yeah,
Yeah.
which they actually released Guns N' Roses released as a single a long time ago. So that was one of their hits. "Slither," which is a Velvet Revolver song. "Attitude," which is a Misfits cover, which is like an old metal band from the 80s. "Wichita Lineman," the Jimmy Webb song.
Was that also, who was the guy?
Oh.
Glenn Campbell.
Glenn Campbell.
Glenn
There you
Campbell.
go.
He probably had the better version of it.
Yeah, he played with the Wrecking Crew.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Glenn Campbell did?
Yeah.
They did "Black Hole Sun." It's a Soundgarden cover. "Knocking on Heaven's Door."
Oh, I like that one.
Bob
Bob
Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah. And the Who song that they did was "The Seeker," which is a
I like that.
kind of an odd cover to pick from the Who, but also Rush covered that song too. So, which is so maybe with
Speaking of
bands,
Rush,
that's
now that's a band that's going to be around for 100 years, it looks like.
no, they quit touring like 3 years ago.
They
Their
did?
final tour, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, they played forever.
Yeah, I saw every tour from 1984 until they stopped. I was a huge Rush fan. And the drummer had arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and he was like, it's just excruciating pain to play for 3 hours a night
Yeah, I bet.
for 3-4 months.
Well,
So-
well, they always drew a crowd and sold out.
They sold lots of tickets. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed seeing them. I would pay to see them come to this festival. That'd be a good one-off show for them to do.
Well, if
We could
the
talk them
drummer,
into
if
it.
his hand was that bad 3 or 4 years ago, what are they
I think
now?
it was his elbows is really
Elbows?
what was the bad part. But his whole body, from my understanding, it was just horrible for him. The rest of the guys are like, yeah, we could keep going, but
Well,
Neil just
Did you-
is in-
Always get a new drummer.
so let's do this. What if you was at Exit 111 and you did get something signed by?
Okay.
So who do you want to start with?
Oh, well, I'm just going to start
you wanna
with
start
the
with?
with the generic of the Exit 111 lithograph poster.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a Guns N' Roses with it's like a Grim Reaper that says Guns N' Roses Manchester, Tennessee with 10, 13, 19 on it, and those are selling for $100 a piece.
And that's sold.
Yeah.
Buy it now, and they all
and just the little flyer that people had hung up on their windows around town. Somebody sold one of those for $11. So
Yeah.
those are free if you just pull them off the window.
Yeah.
Probably what they did.
Yeah, I'd say so. So that's for a festival that only ended a couple of days ago. That's not bad.
No, that's pretty good, I think.
I wonder how much the poster was, though, if you bought the poster.
I couldn't tell you on that. So I wasn't interested in that when I went and looked at shirts. The one of my few complaints about the festival was the where you buy your T-shirts. There was only one place that you could do it, and the line was just huge the whole time. So
You ain't he
I
ain't
waited
got
through-
over the T-shirts
I
and the
waited through it
camping.
once. I waited through it once, but it was it was just amazing that how
You know-
many that the line never shortened.
You know what? It made me feel so good, though, Howard.
What's
is
that?
That he got us a T-shirt.
Yeah, I noticed that we're all wearing them.
How does yours fit, Ronnie?
Oh, mine fits great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours, Howard?
It's a little tight, but it'll stretch.
It'll wash it a couple times.
stretch.
Yeah, it'll stretch.
Okay, so if you happen to take your Les Paul out there, David, and in addition to your set list, you got them to sign your Les Paul, all the members of the band. You could get. They were asking $6,000 for it, and they got like in the mid $5,000s
Wow.
for a signed guitar with all the members of Guns N' Roses on it. So.
Right. Yours is a little different than his.
Mine's a little different. I got a Guns N' Roses original bass drum head, one of a kind.
But it's framed up in a big frame, ain't it?
Yeah, it's an original Matt Sorum, $1,130. I got a Guns N' Roses large format, signed and numbered, $1,399.
That's $1,399.
$1,399.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus $50 shipping. You got to pay the shipping.
Give us one more there so Philip can impress us.
Okay. A Guns N' Roses locked and loaded box set signed by Duffin Slash, $1,050.
Now, that must be an older set then.
Yeah, with $135 shipping.
Huh.
Wow.
What do you think about that, Philip?
All
But
right.
now they benefited charity.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They'd probably give $10 of that to charity.
Yeah.
I've got a Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction album. Their first album, signed by Axel Duff McKagan Slash and Steven Adler, with a Beckett letter of authenticity.
Which is good.
Okay, $4,500 for that.
Wow.
Do they still have all the original band members?
No, they're. I think they're missing 2 of the originals. I'm not 100% on that, but at least one. They were quite the partiers.
Well, you got another guitar there.
Here's a Slash autographed guitar. That was $1,500 for that one. Guns N' Roses at the Troubadour, Friday, November the 22nd, as a concert flyer from 1985. They wanted $1,500 and got somewhere between that and $1,050 for
And you
it.
could have got a stack of them if you'd worn them at one time.
Yeah. Just pulled that off the door
Before they even put them up.
Oh, that's true too. There's another Appetite for Destruction album that went for about $1,000. Slash signed guitar with 43 bids went for $1,089. Here's a Duff McKagan, their bass player. It's 1985 Fender Jazz Special. Duff McKagan. Doesn't say it's signed
Well,
by
it's
him,
probably made
but I'd
for
say-
him.
Okay, that went for $999. Pretty close to $1,000.
All right, Ronnie. Can you top any of that?
No.
Well, give us
Well, I'll
some.
just tell you, no.
Well, impress us.
All right, this is pretty impressive. Guns N' Roses Foxborough First Night in London poster set, $525.
Well, that's pretty good.
I want to buy it now.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Philip, I've seen some armbands.
those are for concerts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, where at?
They're selling the tickets.
2 Austin City Limits tickets for them. It's actually a Austin City Limits Festival.
Yeah, it's over with.
October 4th through the 6th was $850 for 2 of those. Boy, those were way more expensive than Exit 111.
See, Exit 111 was a bargain.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Exit 111's price was.
Yeah, they had the prices
wonderful.
right, didn't they?
They absolutely did.
All right, Ron, you got another poster or two?
I got a limited Tokyo Japan Guns N' Roses lithograph, $438. I got a 14 karat yellow, white and rose gold revolver, 5.8 grams, heavy hand gun charm pendant, $300.
That's interesting.
What you got, Philip?
I've got a Topps 2013 Allen and Ginter's Axl Rose like trading card.
Oh, wow.
$750.
For a card?
It's sealed in or is that just plastic, or is that a block of resin?
Is that
I
one
think that's
gray?
No,
plastic.
it's
Okay.
They actually make those
That's-
holders for them.
Oh,
card
okay.
holders.
All right. Okay. I say from that it looked like
Yeah.
some kind of resin to me. So $750. That's not
Yeah.
bad for a.
Hey,
Axl
why
Rose
did
card.
why did they name the band Guns N' Roses? Do you know?
Well, Axl Rose is where they got roses, and the Guns is Slash and somebody else were in. I think it was L.A. Guns. They were in that band
Oh,
beforehand.
okay.
So they just meshed those together.
together,
L.A.
yeah.
Guns and Axl Rose made,
And they called it
made
Guns
N' Roses.
All
There
right.
you
So yeah.
I can't believe I pulled that one out though.
You know what?
Yeah,
No,
it's
you
pretty.
see, that's why people listen to our show and watch it. 'Cause
Is that why?
We can teach them a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's any good for anything.
Well,
But
only thing I could think of would be maybe if you went on Jeopardy.
Hey,
That
we're
might be
supposed
one
to
of
be-
the questions.
we're supposed to be taking a break.
Yeah, I guess we could. You want to take a break?
Yeah, and then we'll wind it up here.
And we'll let Philip refresh his memory.
Hey,
and,
I think we ought to go to ZZ Top or one of them other bands.
yeah.
For sure.
One
I
of
got
the-
Because I'm really impressed already with Guns N' Roses. Are you?
Yeah, they
Are you
bring
hired
some
all
money.
them prices?
Well, the prices, yeah.
Okay.
Not necessarily Guns N' Roses. Although they're
You're in the
okay.
radio business.
Didn't you listen to Guns N' Roses?
Not much.
Come on.
Lawrence Welk's more his style.
Yeah, I'm more of the Lawrence Welk, Frankie Yankovic, polka band. All right, we're going to break before we get any worse.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
All right, we're back.
Hey,
Yeah.
we just got a nice trivia question. So, they play trivia a lot here in Manchester. So the trivia question would be what, Philip?
What's the only member of ZZ Top's name that doesn't have a beard?
Yeah,
Do you give the answer to?
yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
Frank Beard. It's the one without the beard.
He don't have a beard.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Well, it is if you want to win.
I know, but I guess he figured his name was Beard. He didn't need a
There you
beard.
go.
Those other
Well-
guys didn't have a beard, so they had to grow one.
Also,
Well, he
when
wanted to be
you're playing drums, it'd
I
probably
know.
be hard if you had a beard down to your lap. playing
Yeah,
drums, you know.
get tangled up in the sticks.
Yeah, you don't really want that thing going on.
Okay, so give us a couple and we'll
I
just
got
rock
a-
back and forth. We're going to get us some prices off some of these other bands.
I got
Yeah.
a Leonard Skinner here. It's a one-of-a-kind Leonard Skinner poster signed at the last concert 1 week before the plane crash that killed a couple of them. 4 bids on that went for $2,025.
Now,
Wow.
Baden would be some because it would have had Ronnie Van Zant on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And I've
pretty-
got a Leonard Skinner autographed Nothing Fancy album that went for $1,125 with 4 bids on it. Here's a rare autographed One More from the Road album covered Leonard Skinner autographed for $1,080 or $1,098. So, man, you can Leonard Skinner autographs will bring some good money too.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Ronnie? There. Okay,
I got
go ahead.
I got a ZZ Top Eliminator, full band signed, autograph, 1983 album. Of course, I said it was Eliminator. $750.
But it's PSA graded.
Oh
too.
yes, it's PSA.
Yeah, it's,
PSA
done-
DNA.
it's a graded album.
I
yeah,
should have
PSA
taken
DNA.
my Eliminator and gotten them to sign it.
They would have probably done it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have pull.
I mean, they even let you get up there in the photo pit, right?
Yeah. Well, no.
Okay.
Oh.
So that goes so much for the autograph. You
Here's-
couldn't even get in the photo pit.
Here's a.
Yeah, I
I
was-
could have just frisbeed it up there.
No,
I'm sure it would have come back just fine.
If you'd have frisbeed it, they'd probably done it.
You know, I was told by somebody that Leonard Skinner, they didn't play Freebird out there.
I don't think they did.
They played a lot of other songs, but they didn't, you know, which was one of the ones really that they're
You
famous
know,
for.
That's right. And
About
you
a-
gotta
what-
you gotta.
What is that, about a
imagine-
10-minute song, isn't it?
You
9 or
gotta
10?
think that there were people in the crowd yelling for them to play
But
Freebird
I
because
heard,
they do that at every
that's
other
what I
concert
heard
in the
now.
world.
Yeah, I wasn't there now, but I heard that they did not play Freebird, and I was
Oh.
surprised about that.
We'll double check you on this in
Yeah.
a second.
Okay, Ronnie, you got us one more thing, and we'll let.
I got a ZZ. I got a ZZ Top signed Epiphone, signed by Billy Gibbons, Dusty Hill, and Frank Beard.
Yeah, and it's
Seven-
signed on the
seven-
pick guard.
$700.
Yeah, signed on the pick guard.
Yeah, I would say that's basically what you're getting, is a signed pick guard.
Yeah. You know what
You know.
though? The best signatures is the ones that's on the body.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There's more room.
Because more than likely that pick guard was just carried. Somebody carried that
Guarantee
around.
it.
Yeah.
Got them signed it, didn't they? They didn't take the whole guitar.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That lowers the value of your guitar too. You know?
Yeah.
you
it does.
were lied to, Howard.
What? They did play it?
That was their encore, was Freebird.
Oh, well, I heard that they did. So I'm
Rob
sorry
left
about
before the encore, maybe.
Well, that could be.
Well, you know,
Finish the show.
But no, maybe I misunderstood him. But
well, I think your information, you got bad information.
that's possible. I
You
get
news
that a
people are
lot.
supposed to check up on your information.
Did you double check it from
Yeah.
multiple sources?
Yeah.
What do you think this is?
I news.
This is fake news.
Okay, I've got a Steve Gaines, a letter signed by him. He was the guitar player from Leonard Skinner that died in 1977.
Yeah.
4 bids on that went for $520.
Ah.
Leonard Skinner pronounced album, Sounds of the South, the first pressing of the first album, $475.
Yeah, but it's sealed too.
Still sealed. Yeah, that's somebody found a box somewhere. They're selling. There's a whole bunch of them that sold for $475.
Wow.
Somebody found a package.
How would you
back
like to find a
somewhere.
case of them?
I'd
That'd be
love to.
nice.
That'd be handy.
I'd rather have a stack of flyers.
Hey, I got a ZZ Top before they had beards here.
Okay.
This is the Moving Sidewalks
Is that
Flash.
the name of an album?
The Flash was the name of their album.
Oh, I thought it was before they had beards.
1968, Tan Terrace. See, that's them. ZZ Top original first press stock LP, $686.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
thought
pretty
the
good.
album was before they had beards, but that ain't that.
No. I'm just saying that's before they had beards.
Really?
Really? Hey, really? They didn't have beards.
I've got
They had
a.
a little stubble.
I got
Stubbles?
They were just
Kind of like
starting.
me on
Yeah.
a weekday.
Yeah, like a one-day shave or
Yeah.
something.
So I jumped over to Blackstone Cherry.
Yeah.
So I talked to them and.
They're your buddies, right?
They're my buddies now. Yeah. That they don't bring nearly as much as Guns N' Roses or ZZ Top though. $58.78 for autographed photos from them, and
Well, that might be a good investment since they don't cost much right now.
$50 for an autographed concert, like a gig poster, a flyer, with a certificate of authenticity, which they don't say exactly what that was.
Which is
So those are affordable. See, that's what you can.
well, and hopefully the value will go up.
Oh, and here's a drumstick from their drummer. Somebody caught at a concert and sold for $44.99. So there you go.
Do they throw drumsticks a lot?
In general, you usually see about 3 or 4 go out into the
I
crowd
think
during the show.
Howard,
Not a lot of them.
if they threw you a drumstick, would you want it to be a turkey? Turkey drumstick?
Well, yeah, I'd rather have a turkey leg or a chicken leg than,
Yeah. A turkey would be a lot better than
might
chicken.
put your
leg.
eye out with the other kind of drumstick. You got to be careful.
Well,
Okay.
What do you got?
I
Ron?
got a ZZ Top Eliminator. This is an official BPI. What is that? Like British Phonographic Institute or something like that.
Probably so.
60,000 sales. It's from the UK, 1984. Discord. It's not a reproduction. This thing's coated with silver. It's got the etched in it. It's got the plaque. It's real heavy. $350. That's cheap.
how much does it weigh, Ronnie?
I don't know, but silver coated, framed up like that. It's heavy.
Okay.
I can see.
I've got a Def Leppard Joe Elliott, Rick Allen, Phil Collin signed guitar, PSA graded.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted $3,800 and got somewhere between that and $1,000. That's a pretty big range on that to say for sure. But anyway, so it's got some money for that. Here's another one that's signed by all 5 members of the band with a AD2 certificate of authenticity, which I don't know what that is.
I don't need her.
They got about $1,000 for that one too.
What about the red one?
The red one is a complete band signed autographed guitar with PSA certified. 61 bids on that went for $908. So that's the one with just go up to the
Yeah, a lot of activity.
value.
61 bids. So.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
Well, you
all
look-
the other ones were buy it now.
What are you looking
so
Yeah.
at
they're-
there, Ronnie?
You asked me how heavy I was. Well, it just says that it was heavy.
They don't say how many pounds.
No, I don't say, but it's $80 to ship it, so
Well,
it's
it has to
probably
be
not
pretty.
bad.
Well, it has to be pretty heavy. Be $80.
And there's one for the Kill Switch Engage for the guy that I interviewed here. Here's a rare band signed Disarm the Descent limited vinyl record with certificate of authenticity. They were wanting $300 and got something close to that.
Yeah.
And then there's an autographed drum head from all members of the band that they wanted $175 and they got at least $150 for that.
Mm-hmm.
And here's All That Remains, the first LP that they made in an original shrink wrap, and the buy it now on that went for $150. So they're like I say, they've been around enough to get some money for
Yeah.
stuff. They're not getting $1,000 for
But another
But they're
couple,
getting-
3 or 4 years, who knows if
They're
you
getting
happen to have that item.
several hundred.
You know.
Yeah. There you go. I got a nice handshake in an interview. That's all.
But they didn't autograph your hand.
I just feel awkward asking an artist when I'm interviewing
Not me.
for a
No.
thing. I understand. I just
Yeah,
don't.
you know.
It was something I was taught when I was in recording studios.
The
just never
squeaky
ask
wheel
for an
gets the
autograph.
grease, Philip.
That's right.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah. I know.
You might
It's just-
tell him again, Ronnie.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yeah.
You got that, Philip?
I don't know. I was just.
How
taught
much more
not to
time
ask
we
for
got?
We got
autographs.
maybe a minute and a half.
All right, Ronnie.
I got
Hammer out here.
I got a Billy Gibbons guitar pick, a real tour guitar pick, brought about $550. Then I got, okay, here you go. I'll go down with this one. I got some ZZ Top polarized sunglasses.
Everybody
Oh,
needs
cool.
a pair of
Oh,
them.
All
$300.
300
Get
bucks.
you a pair for $300.
They had their
Y'all want-
glasses on the
No.
entire time.
You know,
I'm cheap.
listen. As long as I've known you and as long as I've worked with you,
Yep.
you still have not given me
What?
your eBay account.
That's why.
Oh. Okay.
I know you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got a pure wool Billy Gibbons inspired hat. You know, he wears that little pullover
Yeah.
thing. $267.
Wow.
Okay, here's a complete signed by all of them. Gibbons, Hill, and Beard.
All 3 of them.
Fandango album. And it's been graded. $352, had 31 bids.
Huh.
Well, we're going to have to call it quits, I'm afraid, fellas.
Is that it?
That's about it.
All right.
We're out of
All right,
time.
well, my overall is I enjoyed it and I intend to go back.
Yeah, I hope they have one.
I hope they have another one next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, I heard it was good. I did hear that. All right, we'll see you next week for more Let's Talk Antiques. You thought I was going to say the other
Yeah,
thing.
there you go.
You did last week.
I know.
Yeah.
I tried to be careful. We'll see you. Take care. Bye-bye.